Hello? One, two, three, testing.
Now you can. Yes, sorry guys. I had the stream muted because we were going to decide on who is going to be doing what. This might turn into a cluster F of stuff. So we'll see. Obviously, we're on two different perspectives here, so like team fights and stuff like that should be interesting for you guys. It's just going to cause me not to talk so much, which is awesome for me. Obviously, you guys seen the starting here. Looks like we have two diamond players and a gold player for purple side. So this should be quite interesting of a game. This is going to be golds and diamonds versus some silver. So let's see if this whole league setup and league division is all that it's cracked up to be.
Hopefully. We'll definitely see. This is going to put these bronze players and silver players to the test going up against a, team that has two diamond players and a gold player. If those two diamond players and gold player lose this match, they should definitely rethink about playing League of Legends.
Yeah, I completely agree with you on that one there, Yeti. We'll see how things go. Looks like so far, looks like a little bit of traps are coming down from Caitlyn. Pings are going down onto both sides of the jungle. Looks like they're going to try to run the Zillion. They are going to do Zillion Sivir down bot. They're going to take double golems instantly. I see the pings coming down on that. So far, so good. Everything's kind of getting a little bit of defense here. They're going to help toward jungle as the Zed on Race, so it looks like they're not going to start with double golems from the start.
Yeah, so it looks like blue team is going to be starting red for that Zed. And I don't see an invade. This could have been, definitely a challenge knowing that blue team starting red for that Zed. They could have easily gone and taken that blue and then headed up to the red. But they decided to play it safe and both just take their jungles and get back into lane and start farming.
Oh, there it is. So Rengar, sorry, Rengar actually started with blue first. So maybe they could have they ran obviously the red first onto Zed, knowing that Zed has he doesn't have mana, so he doesn't really need the cooldowns yet at level 1. So he's just going to go ahead and do that, and he's going to come out with an instant gank up top lane. Top lane's actually going to get pushed out at level 2. Gimp actually hit level 2. Such a strong thing nowadays when it comes to top lane is whoever hits level 2 first. The first one to hit level 2 can do an incredible amount of damage and push the other player out. That's what you just seen right there with Lee Sin. Lee Sin did an incredible amount of harass to Renekton, making him use pots. He's actually going to use the Q combo, making Renekton dash away. So a lot of harass going down on top lane. Mordekaiser.
Yeah, here we see Zed's coming up. He's going to come through the jungle, and there is a ward. Lee Sin did put a ward down in that bush, so he's going to see Zed coming up here, and he's going to be able to get out of this before any damage is done.
It looks like he's actually just going
to
try to turn the fight
into Zed there.
Very nice, very nice. He's actually going to try to grab those double buffs, man. And knowing that he's level 3 and Zed is only Zed's actually level 3 with half health, so he's going to try to get those double buffs. So he tried to get that combo to go off, but actually missed it and didn't do it as much damage as he needed to. So Renekton's actually using that passive to actually heal back up. Obviously, you guys see he gains 5 Fury and so forth, so he actually gets a life back when he uses his moves when he gets above Fury. So we're gonna this top lane is gonna look really interesting here in a couple levels here. Let's go ahead and check out bot lane, see how bot lane's doing. The stun coming down onto Hells. Hells actually just gonna use the what is that called? Use the spell shield. It's just called spell shield. Wow, I definitely thought it would have had a cooler name than that. But just gonna spell shield those moves from Taric there. The damage coming down onto the Taric and Caitlyn down here is actually pushing down Sivir and Zillion bot lane, pushing out. Wow, Hell's actually living with 70 hit points. One more auto attack would have killed Hell right there. He's just gonna back out safely, just try not to give out first blood for this bot lane. There's so much harass damage. So here's this mid lane. What do you see about this mid lane here, Yeti?
Actually, James doing a great job poking down Mordekaiser. Mordekaiser's sitting at half health to, Karma's full health. She's just been able to, do more poke damage against that Mordekaiser. Taking a look at CS, We have 9 CS for
Oh, here
Karma
comes
to a
that gank coming
30
on top
CS.
lane. Top lane, they're gonna win for a lane gank. Actually, he didn't even need Rengar to come up here and do the MOG lane gank, as you guys call it. But Lee Sin actually just 1v1'd Rengar top and destroyed him. So Rengar is actually gonna be level 4.
Rennington.
He's what's that?
Rennington.
Rennington?
Yeah.
Uh,
You said it was Rengar that died.
Sorry. Yeah, sorry. Actually, Rengar's taking the tower. Was doing a little bit of damage there. Those R's are killing me right now. But
But if you're looking back at mid lane, CS wise, Mordekaiser is up 21 CS to Karma's 12 CS. So it's 36 to 13 right now in CS. And basically, Mordekaiser might have backed, but he's winning this lane CS wise.
definitely. And as you can tell, like CS 6 minutes into the game, and you only have 15 CS. It's not that great. It's really really not. Mordekaiser doesn't really have to poke too much. I mean, he can poke, but he's CSing really really well right now. So here shortly down the road, that's gonna show when he goes back. He actually did go back and get his Hextech Revolver. So now all those moves are gonna cause him to be able to sustain in lane even longer when it comes to the Karma harass. On bot lane doing the passive thing so far. Let me go ahead and change things around. I'm sorry, guys.
All right, so we got Mordekaiser. He's making him down, but he's going to get spotted by that pink ward that's sitting in River by Dragon. But it seems like Sivir and they're just sitting there. That Mordekaiser came up into that bush. You're going to get a stun off. Oh, then there's a kill for Caitlyn.
The stun coming down, the flash, Mordekaiser flash. Very
No,
nice.
he's not going to be able to take down Sivir. Not enough damage. He did get the Ignite down, but just not enough damage output yet from Mordekaiser to take down that Sivir.
The Sivir's had a great spell shield there actually to spell shield one of those moves that actually the clutch spell shield there actually could have got the kill for Mordekaiser if it wasn't for Hell's spell shield there. But overall, Rengar's actually in the bush. He's kind of waiting, maybe baiting. It looks like they might try to get vision up here and might try to jump onto Hell. No, he's actually level 5. He's gonna back. Karma's running around the other way. Through the jungle. A little bit scared. Karma's actually a little bit being a little cautious or stream sniping. One of the two. I'm going to go ahead
But that
and
was
probably
definitely
say
a good move because there was no vision. They had no vision.
no
They had
vision.
no idea that Rengar was there. But like you said, he's either stream sniping or he was just playing smart.
Playing smart. I'm going to go ahead and probably say he's definitely stream sniping because it is James and I personally know that guy. So, no, I'm just kidding, James. I'm joking. I love you, buddy. Play better against Mordekaiser.
This Zillion is taking a lot of damage from Caitlyn. Sivir is out of mana, 75 health, 75% of her health. They're just getting dominated this bot lane. This Caitlyn Taric is just too much for Sivir Zillion to take care of right now.
Yeah, you do. There's no way you can stream snipe, right? It's on a 3-minute delay. So
I know. I know.
The stream is like he can't stream snipe, but I know, guys.
We're just teasing
we're
him.
teasing him. We like to tease him a lot. It gets him off. There goes the ulti. Nice spell
Sivir
shield
decides
from
to jump in front of that and take that damage.
from Hell there. Nice spell shield on that one. Yeah, guys, we like to mess around with James a little bit. So.
All right. So if we look at we got Lee Sin with 2 kills, Caitlyn with 1 kill. So right now you don't want to feed a Lee Sin. If you feed a Lee Sin, he will snowball. He does fall off late game, but that mid game is so strong.
The gank coming down on mid. The flash over from Tor. Tor's actually going to ulti down. The bomb's going to go down onto Caitlyn. Caitlyn's actually going to net away from that. Actually, no damage done from blue team. They actually lost a Zillion. What level was Zillion? Did Zillion have ulti yet? Zillion was only level 4. He wasn't able to ult himself to get away from that. So overall, I mean, it was somewhat of a smart play, but they just didn't have the health or mana to continue to gank that, especially with a Taric there. There's a spell shield going down onto Hells. The gank coming down, tower aggro going down onto top lane. They're trying to dive a Renekton, and he just busts ulti.
Here in the bush. He's going to take out that Zed. I don't think that Zed's going to be able to survive this damage.
Oh, here comes a bot lane. Yeah, there's your engagement coming down bot lane. That a little bit of damage actually does kill
Sivir's
Tor.
dead.
And Sivir dies too. A double kill. And he got a ghost of the Zed here. Killer's actually coming in here. They're actually just going to take this tower out outright right now. Very good presence from the Mordekaiser to come down here and push these towers down. Very smart. Karma's actually coming in here into tri-bush on top lane, seeing if Lee Sin actually comes in here and tries to tower dive this. A little bit of damage coming down onto the Lee Sin. Karma's actually coming down through lane. Lee Sin has spotted Karma already, so that overall was a good choice on James to come up there and see if he was going to tower dive, but no go there. Rengar is actually coming up in here into the bush. There is no ward, so they have no idea Rengar is here.
Yeah, they have no ward coverage top. Bot lane, they have one ward sitting in their bush tower side, but that's it. There's only 2 wards right now on the whole entire map. One for purple and one for blue, and that is it.
And here we go. If we go ahead and look at the CS count here for everything, we go ahead and check out the CS count here. We have 51 to 73 on Lee Sin, 42 to 47 on top lane or in jungle. Mid lane is 87 on Mordekaiser, 39 on Karma, 44 to 76 on Caitlyn. Caitlyn is doing an incredible amount of damage down on bot lane. They're going to do the first dragon here at 11 minutes. They actually have a vision on this. Tor and Zillion is going over. We might possibly see a bomb being placed on Tor to come over and ulti away and smite this. Here comes the bomb. Here it comes. Here comes the smite. Actually, Mordekaiser actually gets away with it. He actually didn't get the smite off. The bomb is going to go down. The ulti there.
But they are going to pick up a couple kills here. They're going to get that Taric. That Mordekaiser is going to get taken down. Rengar decides to get out of there. Caitlyn's getting chased down by Sivir, who was able to take out Zillion in that fight.
And here comes the chase going down on Sivir. Sivir actually misses the Q down onto Caitlyn. Here comes Rengar. Rengar's half health with full stacks. He's going to come through. He's actually going to back away from this. So the purple team got first dragon but lost 2 people. They actually did it. It was a 2 for 2. So overall, it wasn't too bad of a trade when it came to that.
That Zed was the second too late. He waited just a little too long to get over and try and smite that. If he would have gone like half a second quicker, he would have got the smite off and would have got that dragon and probably gotten those kills too. So it would have been a good trade, but just the timing was off.
Very nice coordination between the two as well. Knowing that they're 2 custom 5v5 players. The Zillion put a bomb on Tor. Tor jumped in, ulted over the wall like that to try to get that smite and get that extra damage for the bomb. So that was very good coordination on the Zillion and Zed there. Ping's going down onto Rengar. Rengar is coming over here. He's half health. It looks like he does have... no, he's actually not going to come over here and grab this blue buff. They're actually going to come up here and fight top lane. Lee Sin is doing a good amount of damage to the Renekton up here. Rengar's waiting in the bush. Maybe going to try to lane bait this here. Rengar does have... Or not Rengar, sorry. Renekton does have ulti. So I don't really see too much coming out from this. Here it comes. Here actually comes the engagement. Rengar's coming out the bush, coming down. He's actually going to throw down the ball. The ulti comes down from Rengar underneath the tower. They're just going to let him bust the ulti and get away safely. Mordekaiser is pushing the lanes just like... That's what Mordekaiser does, man. Mordekaiser pushes the lanes out and actually goes down and farms where he pleases. So he looks like he's coming down here and farming the blue team's race while Karma is being pushed into lane.
Now here the thing is they need that ward top lane. They really need to know when Rengar is there, when he isn't, because that would give... Because Zed was at blue. Rengar went into that bush. If there would have been a ward, Zed could have been in position to turn that gank around.
Definitely. Here's a little small engagement going down from Envoy and the Mordekaiser. Mordekaiser's shield just ate all of the damage from the stun and to the Q from the Karma. The Mordekaiser shield ate all of that, so that was free damage going down onto Karma there, and there's no real way of her healing that up like Mordekaiser can do. Here comes the top lane push going down. The flash coming down on Tor. Tor's actually going to come in and ulti down. The burst damage there. The barrier going down at least in a kick from the Tor. Lee Sin's actually going to possibly get away from this here. He's here comes the Rengar jumping in.
He's going to take out that Zed. They're going to turn that around. Great move by Rengar coming in and turning that gank around into their favor.
Yeah, very nice. Lee Sin actually goes into the top bush, wards down, and jumps to it to get back away from the stun from the Rengar. Very nice play. That's the caliber that you see from Diamond to Platinum players. They know the mechanics of their characters to the T, and that was such a fantastic turnaround there for having Rengar there. The initiation was right. It just happened to be Rengar was right where he needed to be to counter gank that top lane there. So
exactly.
overall,
So we're
it was
gonna
fantastic.
Purple team has 9 kills to the 2 of the blue team. They have 1 tower. Purple team's sitting at 22, almost 23K, and blue team's sitting at 15.5K worth of gold. So there is definitely a huge spread here. Purple team definitely has the advantage, but blue team's not out of this just yet.
Yeah, a little bit of harassment going down onto Tor. Actually, Tor is going to get annihilated with the Ignite, plus the W of Mordekaiser with the Ignite. He actually just caught him out in the jungle. Mordekaiser's been farming out those wraiths, caught Tor there, and destroyed him. So good play from Mordekaiser there to continually to feed his lead. He's 4-1 Hex Tech. He's built the hunting guys. He's got the source boots. Looks like an engage coming down bot here. Small little gauge. The stun going down onto Zillion. The ignite going on, the exhaust going on to Zillion. Kiting ability of Sivir is doing a decent amount of damage, but some of the and the teleport.
Here comes Remington, able to turn this fight around. They're going to be able to get this Taric if they keep on it. They will. They're going to continue on to the Caitlyn. They should be able to pick off this Caitlyn. Flash was done by Caitlyn. Net to get away, but this Sivir's going to be able to catch up. They're going to be able to get this Caitlyn.
Caitlyn's kiting away. She's actually running for her life here. The Q coming down to Renekton. Renekton's going to dash into Q there. The last little auto attack did it for her. She actually popped barrier and tried to get away. She had no mana. She had no way of actually throwing down traps or anything like that to try to kite away. But nice teleport coming down from Renekton to take out that to turn that fight around like that.
Exactly.
Really nice.
That definitely turned that fight around. And that's the great thing about teleport. A lot of people don't use teleport, but it's great for top lanes to turn around fights, engagements, ganks, and things like that, because they can just come in and completely turn around, as you saw there in that engagement.
Definitely. We can go ahead and check out the vision of each team. Looks like purple team has vision of the Wraiths and their blue buff. Lee Sin's actually warding that so that he can make sure that the jungler doesn't come out here. Renekton is back. He's actually going to push into the lane. That's a very smart ward for them. Blue team actually has no coverage of any of the map here. But top lane is being chased down. Lee Sin's being chased down here. I'm not really sure if you can catch Lee Sin. He's just going to dash away and shield himself. He's actually gone. He's going to be into safety. He's actually going to try to turn this fight around. He's actually turning in. He kicked Tor, knocking Tor back. Here comes Rengar. Rengar's going to jump into the bush and actually destroy Zed there. But Renekton actually did clean up the kill onto Lee Sin there.
It's going to be a 1-for-1 trade. So let's take a look here at CS. So we got Caitlyn against Sivir. 140 to 75. Caitlyn definitely has the advantage. Got her IE, Berserker Greaves. She's got her Vamp Scepter. She's got a Dorian's Blade. To Sivir's Vamp Scepter, Berserker Greaves, and BS Sword, Dorian's Blade. So Caitlyn's up an IE. So this Sivir really has to start farming and trying to get gold to try and catch up, keep them in this game.
Definitely, the harassment down bottom is just continually going down here. Sivir's trying to do as much damage as he can. Here comes James coming in, actually going to stun with the bomb onto Caitlyn. Caitlyn's actually kiting James away. She has 40 hit points going down here. They're actually going to try to chase down. There's a flash going down on Envoy. Envoy actually misses the Q ability. Here's the shield. Looks like there is the Q actually landing onto the Karma. They're going to chase that down and pick it up. So
now, they need to get out of there because both Taric and Mordekaiser are coming up to say, hello, we're here. You touched our Kate. Zed's up in their jungle. But Purple knows exactly where everybody is with that ward coverage in their own in Blue's jungle.
Yeah, here comes Taric.
This Zed's going to turn on Taric. He's going to be able to take him out. Mordekaiser and Rengar are looking for James in their own jungle.
Yep, here goes James. Actually going to use his ulti to his shield to get that extra movement speed to get away. He's going to have to back here. Rengar is hunting. Rengar is on the hunt. Rengar has no idea where he went. Actually, James is going to go ahead and back right here by the base. It looks like he's safe. Very nice movements here. It looks like Mordekaiser's coming in here. Actually just going to act two-shot. Absolutely two-shot a Zillion right there. The Ignite rolling away, walking away like a boss, knowing that damage was going to tick away. So a very nice
Look
play.
at that ward coverage from Purple, though. They got wards up in Blue's jungle right now. just telling them where they are. They'll be able to collapse on any movement within the Blues jungle.
Exactly. Very nice ward coverage there. They have red covered. They have the blue buffs covered. Actually, the blue buff actually goes down just now. We're going to go back. It looks like Lee Sin and Renekton is just going ahead and fighting. They're at the point right now that they're both kind of just, they're really tanky and they can kind of trade damage between each other. Pings are going down. James looks like he's going to try to attempt to take out the Lee Sin. Lee Sin's going to ward over the wall and dash away. We'll see if he's actually going to Q, and he actually tried the Q in, but actually missed Karma with the Q.
And it looks like purple, uncontested dragon there, uncontested red buff. They're going to try and take down this Taric, and they will be able to. Zed going in and taking that kill. Caitlyn was coming in to try and save him, but is going to back out and say, I got nothing of that 2v1.
Definitely. So they did take out all the buffs. They have vision of their jungle. They're taking out their entire creep waves. What they're doing now, especially with the mid tower down and bot tower down, and especially top tower down. Right now, they can actually start like squeezing them of resources. Right now, they can just slowly start pushing towers down, like you see here with this Caitlyn. This Caitlyn is just gonna completely take this tower. They're actually going to go into an engagement down with Hellsberg. He's actually going to try to spell shield the Q. The ulti's going to come down and take out Hell. Hell is actually down. Very nice play from Mordekaiser with no wards in their jungle. They had no idea that Mordekaiser was actually waiting for that tower to go down to engage that fight. So very strong play from Mordekaiser.
Exactly. So top we had Zed trying to take out the Lee Sin. Lee Sin was able to take out the Zed before he actually killed the Lee Sin, but looks like Renekton might be able to clean this up. He will. He'll take out that Lee Sin. Not a very good exchange there, though. That Zed's like, oh, let's kill this Lee Sin, but ended up dying to him just purely because of that ward coverage. There's that one purple ward sitting in that alleyway by Tribush, and he knew Zed was there.
Definitely. It looks like Caitlyn's actually kind of toying around with the Zillion. Yeah, that's what I thought was going down. The teleport's coming down from Renekton. He's actually going to try to come out here and to take the Caitlyn out. But the traps and the stuns with the exhaust coming down. Caitlyn's actually got an IE built in with the Cutlass here. She's doing a lot of damage right now. And she knows she does not have to be scared of anybody at this point, especially with a Taric actually hugging her on the side. With the armor and the stun, plus the traps, she can absolutely annihilate anybody on the team right now. She's pretty much just free farming bot lane. She's got 160 CS to 85 on the Sivir. Sivir's doing what she can to try to get herself into this game as an AD carry. She's kind of underfed now. They had a little bit of trouble down bot lane very early.
They definitely did. Zillion's an okay support in my opinion. Taric just has that, that stun and then an exhaust. It's so much easier for somebody to take out, an ADC when they got Taric by their side. Zillion, yeah, I think he's an okay support, but I just think Taric is just that man mode support that you're going to try and attack my ADC, I'm going to freaking stun you, I'm going to exhaust you, and then you're dead.
Exactly. That's why Taric is such a strong support at this time. Here comes a gank coming down onto the Lee Sin. Tor's actually hiding over the bush. The Lee Sin knew that he was there because of the ward cover, so he's just going to dash away to safety. Looks like Mordekaiser's just diving into the jungle, just outright destroying Zillion. So much action going around here. The pings are going to go back up top. It looks like Gump is just life-stealing his way back. 3-man gank coming down here. Renekton's actually going to get the stun going down onto Lee Sin. Lee Sin has no way of getting away from this. The damage, the kick coming away from Lee Sin. The ward to the W. He actually did get away. Very, very nice play coming in from Gump here. Rengar coming into 3 people with the Ignite going down. Missed the Q from the Lee Sin. Rengar is going to jump away into these bushes here. He's going to leap away, trying to do as much as he can to get away from that, but this just wasn't meant to be. Very, very nice play from Lee Sin to actually disengage from that and juke really, really well. He kicks away 3 people, dashes into the bush with a ward. That is why you keep wards on Lee Sin at all times, because you can dash to them.
See, and you can tell right there that these guys have no communication but chat and pings, because in a situation where it would be 2 teams, that Lee Sin would have said, you know what, I'm gonna get out, don't worry about it. That Rengar went in to try and save that Lee Sin and ended up walking into a fight that he couldn't fight.
Exactly. They walked into the slow, the double stuns, the Renekton stun, plus the damage output of Tor. So he tried his best to get away from this. Look at Mordekaiser just being the tanky self that he is. He's just walking underneath towers and attacking stuff. Tor actually has to flash away from that. He actually walks right into a trap. Renekton's going to come in here and try to save Tor. Tor's actually going to get away from it. The Shatter stun from Taric coming down here. Zillion's giving him focus down right now. Here's the speed up from the Renekton. Renekton's trying his best to get away from this. The Mordekaiser actually destroys Zillion. Zillion actually came back in here to try to get an ulti out on one of those guys, but actually overextends just a little bit. They're going to go ahead and push down mid tower tier 2 here for free. So
yeah, that was a poor engagement. They had 2 towers that they could have used to their advantage, but they decided to fight in that alleyway and just basically gave the purple team the advantage because there was no towers and they were all out of position. In a situation like that, you want to use those towers to your advantage and say, hey, you want to come and get me? Well, you're going to take tower damage.
Exactly, the tower damage now. What I heard was the towers did get a little bit of a buff, so they are doing a little bit more damage. There are pings going down onto Baron right now. All the lanes are pushed. They actually took the inhib on mid, so everybody's going to actually have to back away from this and try to defend the Baron. It looks like purple team's going around the bushes. Zillion actually is trying to... He's actually going to get caught out again. The ward placement from the team actually spotted him in there, and they actually just annihilate Zillion again. He coming in there without having the wards placed already. They completely caught him in the jungle again. So right now they're actually feeding off the Zillion. Zillion is 0 and 8. He's really, really far behind. They're actually jumping onto James. James is going to snare the Lee Sin and shield away. So here comes the Baron fight. They're actually tasseling around with the Baron. Tor's actually going to try to take out Caitlyn. Caitlyn's actually going to run away, try to kite away from this. Renekton's going to dash in. The barrier going down onto Caitlyn. Caitlyn's still walking away. The trap's going down onto Renekton. The exhaust as well. The AoE damage. Here comes Mordekaiser. He's going to actually get himself a ghost on this one. No, he actually didn't get the ghost. No, he did. I'm sorry. He actually did take Tor's ghost, and they're going to attempt to take out this Baron. This game is pretty much over. It is 10-22, 44.4k. The lead on the 30.
They're up 16k right now. They're up 6 towers. They're up 2 dragons. Unfortunately, Blue's not going to be able to come back from this. And yeah, player skill comes into it, but I think wards win you games. Purple team knew exactly where everybody was majority of the time because of those wards. Blue team now is starting to put wards down, but it's too late. Too late.
Exactly, it's far too late. Most of the money that Zillion doesn't have much income at this point. I mean, he didn't get to stay in lane, anything like that. He doesn't have many assists, so his income compared to the Taric is very, very minimal. He's buying what he can when it comes to pink wards to lay them out. He's laying wards into the lanes. They're trying to set up a nice defensive perimeter so that they know where they need to defend their base. But like you said, Yeti, it is a little too late, I think, now. The damage has already been done. They've already fed as much as they could. They took all the towers out that's needed, and they have super minions coming down mid lane. Zillion is warding everything that he possibly can. Dragon is going down right now. 27 minutes into the game, Dragon is down with Baron buff.
If you look at Zillion, if you look at Taric, right? Taric is up. He's got a Ruby Sightstone compared to Zillion's Sightstone. He's got a Runic Bulwark. He has the basic boots, but that Runic Bulwark in a team fight is so strong compared to Zillion's nothing. So Taric is definitely being more of a support for his team than Zillion is at this point.
Exactly. So they're going to go ahead and ping. They got a minion wave coming down, and Taric looks like he's just going to be tanking this tower out right here. Minion wave's coming in. This is going to most likely be the push that's going to win this game here. We're going to see if they do an engagement here. Caitlyn is just sieging up, just auto-attacking the turrets here. That headshot proc actually half health hells with that auto attack there. 3 shots, 4 shots there. And then Zillion actually did get a nice little ulti there to actually take Caitlyn's skill shot there, so not a bad play.
Rengar is just gonna come in here. He's gonna be able to clean up that Zed, that Sivir. Right here is GG. They're gonna be able to take out this Renekton and Renekton, and that's it. They're gonna take out this inhib, and they're gonna push towers on that.
Exactly. Caitlyn's just absolutely bullying them while they are in the base. She's doing so much damage to Zeal. Zeal actually is in a wow. The plays from Lee Sin. Very, very nice. Jumping in there trying to ward to get back out. They are bad mannering right now, man. They are doing worse than the Mordekaiser sending in the clone onto Karma here. Caitlyn is doing so much damage right now that she is almost killing people inside of the fountain. The fountain is barely healing when it comes to the damage output. Oh wow, the two shot coming in from Caitlyn onto
Yeah, that
the
headshot
saber.
proc is definitely helping Caitlyn there.
Exactly,
And
there
that's
it
GG,
is.
guys. So it's going to be 11 to 26 for purple team, up 20,000 gold. They just started to get kills, and they just snowballed. They had, better gangs, better ward coverage, and things like that, and just blue couldn't catch up.
Exactly, exactly.